I'm sorry for barging in and making myself at home. A broody, hulking man is hardly the kind of surprise guest people want. I have a great many things I'd like to say. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bore you with my talk, but I just wanted to see you, and so I found myself here. Would you stay with me, without asking any questions, just like you did before? I appreciate it. You have always been a help to me. Now, how about we have a drink, to better enjoy our mutual silence? We'll let the wine take us where it may. If you join me, I promise you, we shall make this night our most memorable yet. Then, whatever the morrow brings, I will be able to face it without regret.
Hey, do you think that's how Huang Gai really feels? I just can't bring myself to believe it. He has been a great companion to us all since the days of Lord Sun Jian. Somehow I can't see him growing so arrogant and turning traitor just because the Shen Yue showed him a little respect.
I don't want to believe it either. But now that he has to put those intentions into words, no amount of testimony from us could ever prove his innocence.
You're probably right. But I still trust him. We've been together too long for me to give up on him now.
Ah, it's you. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Even to you, I'm afraid. We cannot lose this battle. The survival of Wu is at stake. It's best that we minimize such grief if we can. Ever since we were children, Sun Ce was a dear friend. I followed him around for nearly my entire life. We played together. We fought together. And we swore to build this kingdom together. I thought that standing behind him in support was my purpose. I always believed it would be that way, until the day I died. But now I am here, leading the vanguard of the Sun clan. I must be the one to clear a path forward for my lord. No matter what it takes. No matter how lonely I may become, I am oath-bound to fulfill that duty. But there are times when that oath starts to feel far too heavy to bear. Listen to me whine. I'm sorry. Push this conversation from your mind. Tomorrow, we will join forces with my lord and take our positions at Chibi. The final battle is upon us at last. You should rest early tonight. If you're fully prepared, there will be no room for regret.
confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Lord Zhou, I have urgent news. Lord Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
What?
The officers we captured in the last battle are also nowhere to be found. We suspect they may have helped him escape.
Damn. So he really has defected to Cao Cao's forces. Lord Zhou, what are your orders?
There is nothing we can do about it now. We have no choice but to accept this state of affairs. But with Lord Huang Gai under the command of Cao Cao, we now have to assume that the enemy knows our secrets, including the plan for this battle.
Lord Zhou, how can you be so calm in the face of all this? If the enemy manages to stop our fire attack...
Yes, that would certainly make our defeat inevitable.
Lord Zhou!
There is no turning back now, Lu Su. The battle has already begun. Oh, it's you. Everyone has already left. You won't find anyone here. You ought to prepare for the final battle as well. Or perhaps... you have some business with me? You're always concerned for me, aren't you? This place seems quite large, with just the two of us here. The next battle shall be a significant one, indeed. We must win, at all costs. There's no going back now. Our Lord is resolute, and everyone is in high spirits. I fear I've asked much of you as well. Clearly, I have done all I can. And yet, I find I cannot stop myself from shaking. I see. So my reaction is justified then. I instinctively believed I shouldn't feel so rattled. Were Sun Tzu here, I am sure he would laugh away my fears and tell me to savor the occasion. What about you? Does this battle frighten you? How commendable. I see I have much to learn from you. This is a good opportunity. There is something I wish to say to you once again. I only overcame the various hardships I encountered thanks to your support from behind the scenes. You were supposed to have left Wu and me on several occasions by now, and yet here you remain. You have my sincere thanks. If we win this battle, Wu will soar to prominence. As such, we will require sturdy wings to maintain our flight. I could think of no one better suited for the task than yourself. I would guide the new Wu along the winds you read, until the day peace is within our grasp. The wind's starting to pick up. In this battle, we will have only a very brief moment of favorable wind that will allow us to set the enemy's ships ablaze. As soon as we see signs of the wind changing, we'll mobilize our troops. This means that it falls on you to decide when we head for the front. Has the wind shown any sign of changing? Good. I trust your intuition. The southerly wind of Jing shall carry us to victory. Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Listen up, everyone. Don't let me down now. We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Start the advance!
All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it! We must not let them reach land. Gotta be quicker. Loose arrows at will!
All my might. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
And face me!
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
Take this!
Gotta be quicker than that.
Take this! Take this!
Looking rough.
Got this!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
To the likes of
The enemy officer
I shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Take this! Looking rough. Strength was not enough.
Let's get serious. Take this!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Damn! How did they get behind us? This became a lot more complicated.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
I may not be able to make it through this.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
Let's get serious. Take this!
Looking rough.
Got this!
Show that things up. It's time. I'm heading for the altar. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That white fan, his appearance, that must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
Looking rough.
officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy officer
will go on
has been defeated now. I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
Gotcha! Take this!
The enemy officer
Now is our
been
chance to
defeated.
press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. With these ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. The enemy
I will
officer
now
has been
begin
defeated.
the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Just the right time. Lend us a hand.
I would be honored that. I could test my skills against you.
The enemy officer
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
The enemy officer
Down the wrong path.
has been defeated.
So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
it. He really defected from
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Let's go! Advance!
So you've come, Joe. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Time is right.
So, even you're here. This should be a tough fight then.
You're no match for me!
I've got a bad feeling about this. This appears to be as far as we go.
Good. Quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
Take that!
This is how you lose. Watch the master at work.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Giving up. Not here. We keep going. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we must forward.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Don't think you won.
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
Believe in your commander. Forward.
Everything is lining up perfectly. All we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Are you ready to face me?
Let's go. So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Almost at our limits.
The enemy
I
officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Beaten in battle.
I've been bested. I'm retreating.
You are a truly amazing warrior.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Bring him down. Come now. I, G1, shall take you on. Let's get serious.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal.
Lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huang Gai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people.
So, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! Flames on! The roar of ooze! Counterattack!
Fire! It's spreading!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste!
You've done well to
The enemy
survive.
officer has
Now,
been defeated.
It's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
Even though it was part of the plan, fighting my comrades was agonizing. Now it's finally time to do some damage to Cao Cao's forces.
The ships go up in flames one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pang Tong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed
The enemy officer
to make the fire
has
attack
been defeated.
possible. Lord Chibi Young must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known as a strategist, but as a trickster? I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. My part here is done. I must go now. Plan for the next battle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
If we can just avoid the flames, all is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. This is where we make our stand.
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared.
Our fires have backed Cao Cao's army into a corner. This is the final battle. Our wits and bravery will lead us to victory! The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
Huang Guy, you really had us deceived. And it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chum. It's time for us to finish this.
I have defeated the enemy officer!
With you. Honor in the duel.
been defeated.
But you retreat.
This is all I can do. Excellent. You did well.
The enemy officer
If we don't do
has been
something,
defeated.
the flames will consume us all. Victory grows ever further from our reach.
Wind, fire, chains. They all came together to form the perfect plan. There's nothing more I can do here.
The future of U lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory.
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance. Fight with everything you have. Give the enemy no quarter.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
We're going on the offensive. Get ready.
Strongest officers, I have come for your heads also! Prepare to meet your end!
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
I won't give you time to offer.
You mean to oppose me, the great Cao Cao? I shall cut you down. Bring them down.
Take this. Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Bring them down.
Take this.
With all my might. The enemy officer has been
Let us
defeated.
withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny a little longer.
Everyone, let's do this when you're ready. I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
I see you. Take this. I see you. Looking rough.
Let's end this.
Now. End this. It's been easy. I can't give up.
broken their formation. This is our chance to defeat Cao Cao!
Can't hold them off. This isn't over, as long as we have the strength and the will to fight.
Let's end this. We must not let this battle be the end of us. Fight for your lives. Everything depends on this moment.
I will not fall here. Not like this. What is my blade worth if I cannot fight my way out?
Let's get serious. Take this.
Apologies, but I must fall back.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
With all my might. Let's go. Watch the master at work.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
Take this!
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Fierce warriors of U, this fight is yours. Raise your sword for our kingdom, to bring honor to our ancestors!
Beings as one! We will fight together, and we will claim victory together!
As I thought, the enemy is exhausted. But we can win if we fight together.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
On this day, we have protected our home and our pride. Victory is ours! Shout it to the heavens!
This victory may appear as a miracle to some, but it is not. We won by trusting each other and fighting with all our wisdom and courage. Stand with your heads held high and sing in praise of your comrades. Be proud of your victory and share your joy with the world!
You two have really outdone yourselves. Victory is ours. We have destroyed Cao Cao's forces. Such modesty. But there may be some truth to that. We were able to win the day by using all our different abilities to their full potential. It truly was a battle fought in the style of Wu.
But I wasn't sure how things would turn out for a while there. Zhou Yu and Huang Gai played their parts so perfectly. The constant complaints, the suspicious behavior, making sure everyone saw them argue. They really had us all fooled, right?
I'm sure it was very convincing, especially considering that I actually meant half of what I said. The same goes for you too, right, Zhou Yu?
Well, for a strategist, situations such as these call for the utmost discretion.
Huang Gai, do you really believe that I am not fit to be a leader? Do you still see me as someone who is too young and unreliable to follow? I know that I will never rise to the level of my father or my brother. And I'm always relying on all of you for help. But
You should not try to pursue the shadows of Lord Sun Jian or Lord Sun Sa. You need only to follow the path of your own choosing. If you ever lose your way, you have us to rely on for guidance. These are the true feelings of your loyal servant, Huang Gai, my lord.
Huang Gai.
But I do have one grievance to air, if I may. We need to do something about your awful habit of constantly putting yourself down. Nobody will follow a leader who doesn't believe in himself.
I think he could stand to learn a little from Sun Tzu in that regard. And I mean, only a little.
Look at you changing your tune, Zhou Yu. You're the one who used to go on and on about Quen's unique strengths. But I too want my brother to make some changes. We need him standing strong as the head of the family.
Not you too. Very well then. I'll do what I can to improve.
I bet Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Sa are looking down on us now, with smiles on their faces.
There you are. I've called you here to discuss your reward.
You were such a great help to us at Chibi. It's only right. We need to make sure everyone is properly compensated.
We couldn't quite decide on the perfect reward for you. So, we'd like to know which you would prefer. There are two options we'd like you to consider. The first is a position as a general. We'd like you to support our efforts as an officer of U. Of course, the position will also bring its own benefits to your living situation. But naturally, with any position comes greater responsibilities. You might find yourself unable to travel as freely as you do now. The second choice is to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. To be honest, I was hesitant to even call this a reward. But I did my best to think of a way for you to reach your potential. This path won't bring fame or glory, but nothing will hold you down either. And you will never want for a battle to test your strength.
So what will it be? Please, tell us which path you truly desire.
Very well. We will make all the appropriate arrangements.
I'm sure you'll come to play an even larger role than you do now. As our kingdom grows, so will its troubles. But as long as you're with us, we have nothing to fear. Nothing gives me more hope than having you by our side.
Agreed. Please help us to maintain peace in U. We hope to enjoy your protection for many years to come.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuanhua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Oh, Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
Go, Siluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace